Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's content, I'll be stepping up my look compared to my last video where from doing a simple everyday makeup, I'll be showing a soft glam makeup look using the new products, which I'm excited about, that I've added to my collection. And of course, before I start, here's a quick intro of the goodies that I've got. So first off, we've got the Maybelline New York Nudes of New York eyeshadow palette. I'll be honest, this is the first time I'll be using the palette, but what caught my attention was how beautiful this palette is. It has a good mix of mattes and shimmery eyeshadow, plus its neutral colors that, according to its description, is inspired by the diversity of New York. Next, we've got the CoverGirl CG Smoothers BB Cream Tinted Moisturizer in light to medium. I know it's not the regular foundation that I promised to get, but I wanted to get something and start off with a product that I've been familiar with, and also I have already used this before and fell in love with this as my skin seemed to be compatible with it. And lastly, we've got the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream in Cherry Creme and the Maybelline New York Superstay Ink Crayon in Trust Your Gut. Again, you might have noticed it's another neutral and red color. I'm really a huge fan of the neutrals and red, but I promise on future videos I'll add more colors to my collection. Alrighty, jumping now to creating our soft tan look. I proceeded already into applying moisturizer, doing my eyebrows, applied primer, and curled my lashes. As well, I forgot to include this here, apologies for that, but I have also applied lip balm. I did these prior to filming as these can seem to be repetitive, but if you'd like me to create a separate video, especially on how I do my eyebrows in detail, please comment below. Anyways, after doing those, I applied concealer on my eye area to prep for the eyeshadow. And then to set, I used my translucent powder and dusted all over the areas that I have concealed. This step is very helpful, especially on the lids, so that the eyeshadow that will be applied later on will not look blotchy, where it'll not stick to the concealer because of that layer of powder applied. Okay, so now for the fun part. The shadows that I decided to use to create this look is Creator, Explorer, Voyager, Dreamer, Believer, and Originator. And of course, here are also the brushes that I used. Okay, to begin, I start with the lightest shade, which is Creator, and apply it on the outer corner of my eyes and to my crease area using circular and windshield motion. I try to go a bit over my crease because I do have a bit of a hooded eyes, and if I don't apply over, the transition color will not be seen. And the next, I apply the second shade, which is Explorer, on the same area using the same motions, but this time a bit more closer to the crease. I usually use the same brush and just wipe it on a piece of paper towel so that I can bounce in between the two shades, especially going back to the lightest shade to blend everything well. Also, I go back into using the translucent powder to avoid harsh lines on the transition color. Okay, next, using a denser blending brush, I apply now the darkest shade, which is Voyager. I apply it on the outer corner again, but this time I try to tap it on the most inner area of that corner and then work my way into circular motions. The concept is to make a gradient look where you start from the lightest and then work your way to the darkest shade. And then of course, like I mentioned earlier, to make the shadows look seamless, I bounce between the transition and the translucent powder to blend. Then next on the lower eyes, I apply the Creator and Voyager shades, with the latter applied closer to my lash line, and then blend it with the former shade. I also try to use an angled brush to create sort of an eyeliner on my lash line. Next, to add shimmer now onto my eyes, I used the shade Believer and I applied it on the middle section of my eyes. And then to add a bit of a dimension into it, I then proceeded into applying the shade Dreamer, which is applied closer to the inner corner of my eye. And then for the inner corner and brow bone area, I apply the shade Originator. Lastly, to finish off the eyes, I now apply mascara. Jumping now to the face, I apply the BB cream using a brush. What I do is I squeeze however amount I need onto the back of my hand, and then using my finger, I put dots all over my face and my neck, and then use a brush to blend it in. To make the cream look more incorporated into the skin and to have any excess cream removed, what I do is I use the bottom of the sponge and pat it all over my face. Next, I go ahead and apply concealer to hide any redness and blemishes on my face. I also go back into applying concealer under my eyes again so there's no excess baggage. Charot. And then of course to set everything, I now apply the translucent powder and dust it all over. Followed by applying bronzer to warm up the face and blush to make her look lively. To lock in everything, I now spritz the setting spray and then apply the highlighter afterwards. Finally, I decided to use a neutral color for the lips so that we are emphasizing the eyeshadow look that we did, plus to avoid looking too much for the look. Ta-da! And that is it again for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching and was able to take away techniques that I've been using to apply eyeshadow. If you want for a detailed video dedicated to doing anything like eyebrows, eyeshadow, lips, etc., feel free to comment below. I will put the full description of products used for today's look, and as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Catch you on my next video. Bye!